Steve Smith and David Warner have not been banned. Well, not for the next 24 hours. At least Cricket Australia chief James Sutherland hosted a press conference in Johannesburg on Tuesday night at roughly about 10:30 p.m. IST. And here's what we know from that press conference. Firstly and most importantly, the leadership group that Steve Smith referred to that actually planned to tamper with the ball, in fact only consisted of two players. Yes, only Steve Smith and David Warner along with Cameron Bancroft knew of the plan to tamper with the ball. No other players were involved. Cricket Australia has in fact confirmed. Another person who was not involved was Australian cricket team's coach Darren Lehmann. He did not have knowledge of the ball tampering plans and he will not be stepping down. James Sutherland has confirmed. I know you did see him on your television sets trying to tell Cameron about, alert him when he was being shown on the big screen, but that's not exactly the same as actually plotting to tamper with the ball. He could be, trying to fix the situation. What else do we know? We know James Sutherland did say that, the inquiry is on and asked for another 24 hours before the sanctions will be announced on the players. That means, at about 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday night is when we will know the future of David Warner, Steve Smith and Cameron Bancroft. All three players have been sent back to Australia. Reinforcements are on their way. Matt Renshaw, Glenn Maxwell and Joe Burns will be replacing the three players in the Aussie squad for the fourth test against South Africa that starts on the 30th of March. Another revelation that James Sutherland did make is that all three players have been found in violation of Cricket Australia's Code of Conduct, Article 2.3.5. The most that can happen to them, in fact, is a lifetime suspension. Yeah, that's right. If I can read to you what possible sanctions for players who commit, who are found guilty under Article 2.3.5 of the Australian Cricket's Code of Conduct, the imposition of a suspension of between one suspension point, that's one match, to a maximum of a lifetime suspension. So that is on the table. Those three players could be banned for life. There's also the imposition of a fine of no more than $10,000. And what does strike out is that lifetime ban that is now on the table for the three players. We will see in the next 24 hours what happens to Steve Smith, David Warner and Cameron Bancroft.